This is a very simple method of meditation. It's the one used by Buddha to achieve enlightenment, and it's very simple and very effective, and one that can be practiced anywhere with very little instruction, and it's very, very effective. It's basically using the breath, which is a mantra that is going all the time. You can't forget it because you carry it with you. So the word meditation actually means going to the middle, to the center of your being. And this is a method that will, by slowing the mind, enable you to find that center, that calm, still place where you really experience the true nature of your being. So you just basically make sure that you're sitting comfortably with the spine straight. And in this form of meditation, you don't close the eyes completely. You allow them to look downward, but to remain slightly open. And if you find your mind is too agitated, you can lower your gaze further, bringing your gaze in closer toward your knees. Or if you find that you're becoming drowsy, then you raise your gaze somewhat further away from you. And you keep the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. This closes a bioelectric circuit that allows the energy to flow naturally up the spine, into the pineal gland, down the front, and to make a loop. So you keep the spine straight, and your hands can either be on your knees or in your lap, like the Buddha pose. And just allow your attention to become aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. Initially, you could put your hand on your chest and feel the rise and the fall of your chest. You feel the chest rise and fall, rise and fall, in-breath and out-breath. Then you put your hands in a natural pose and just become aware of the natural breath. You don't try to breathe faster or slower, you just allow the breath to do what it wants to do. Gradually, it will slow down. Don't be concerned about getting enough oxygen, because your body begins to absorb the prana direct from the ethers around you. And as your mind wanders, just put a label on whatever thought comes up. Label it thinking. You might hear a noise outside, pulling your attention away, and you just call that thinking and come back to the sensation of the rise and the fall of the chest, the in-breath and the out-breath. You might feel a sensation in some part of your body, a pain in the knee, something like this. Again, you just put the label on that thinking and come back to the sensation of the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. And at first you may not notice anything. You may think it's a waste of time. But if you stay with it, and you just put a label on those thoughts, thinking, come back to the breath, you will allow the mind to slow down and your consciousness to expand. Just allow your consciousness to expand on the out-breath and feel your awareness going out and out and out into space. You feel that there is no limit to your consciousness. Your consciousness goes out to encompass the entire earth and, in fact, all space. Consciousness is everywhere, and you are that consciousness. The in-breath and the out-breath, labeling all thoughts as thinking, allowing your attention to rest in the space between the thoughts. You see the movie of your life beginning to slow down. And you see that between the frames of the movie there is an empty space, a blank space. That there is a space between your thoughts when you are not thinking, when nothing is happening, absolutely nothing. And in that space, you are. That is the real you, your true consciousness, not identified with thoughts, feelings, words, actions, people, places, conditions, or things. Absolute pure consciousness, timeless awareness is in that space between the thoughts. And in that space, between the thoughts, in that stillness, is where you get insight, where you cut through the illusions on which your movie is constructed. You start to see things as they truly are, not according to habitual thought. And you begin to realize that you are a much vaster being than you realized. That you are an unlimited being, a being of cause, not subject to predetermined effects. And gradually you begin to feel your attention more and more in the area of the heart. Not the physical heart, but the spiritual heart of your being. It is that place where you feel your identity. If someone were to ask you, who are you? Why is it that you point here? You point there because that is where you feel your identity, the center of your being, where your higher body is anchored. In Tibetan Buddhism, they call that higher self the Dharmakaya. We can call it the I Am Presence, a higher self, whatever you want to call it. But that is where the energy from your higher self is focused in your body. It comes down through the top of the head as a beam of light and is focused in the center of your chest. And as your mind slows down, you begin to feel that center. You begin to feel that God flame in the center of your being. And you can say, I am that. This is the English version of an ancient Sanskrit mantra. And these ancient teachings are being given now in English in a simplified form that anyone can practice wherever they may be. So as you go more into the stillness and the silence and you begin to feel that center of your being more and more, you can guide your attention with that phrase, I am the presence of God, or I am the presence of unlimited consciousness. I am that I am that I am. I am the consciousness of the Buddha mind. I am unlimited awareness. And gradually you begin to settle into that awareness and it becomes self-sustained. And you can add to that expression, I am, any quality which you wish to manifest, such as, I am light. I am the Son of God. I am the living Christ. I am love. I am unlimited awareness. Whatever quality you wish to bring forth and make more fully manifest in your world, you add to that expression, I am that. And what your attention is upon is what you become. So as your attention is on the light, you become the light. As your attention is on love, you become love. As your attention is on wisdom, you begin to achieve wisdom. And in this way, you become a master of your attention and a master of your world.